So here we are in the center of London, at London Big Ben, the identity of the city. Talking about identity made me think about how sometimes identity may be confused with the outer shell, the stuff about a thing that we see. I have found, however, that identity is wider than that. It has many layers, various complexities, and therefore, in my opinion, it can never be rigid. You see, it's easy to make quick judgments about what we see in and about people. We all do it. The funny thing, however, is that we will fight bitterly to protect our positions when judgments we don't like are made about us. People's assessments of us are what at times will shape our life's fights. We end up in life constantly trying to alter or disprove opinions in order to ensure acceptance from those around us. My younger self used to do that a lot, always trying to disprove opinions I felt that were unfair about me. I am not like that. That's not fair. And for the record, I don't even like chicken. But seriously, this behavior came from a rejection complex stemmed from my upbringing. It was unachievable, it was exhausting, and it was a moving target. I was trying to change by adapting to standards fixed by other people. So I decided to let go and see what happened. You see, identity, it must never be negotiable, is the lesson that I learned from my experiences. Not in an aggressive or bullish way, but rather in a self-embracing way. I have learned that you can never convince people about who you are and why you are wired the way you are and what triggers your hurts, what informs your worldview if they're not interested to listen to the why. In a world fraught with opinions, we sometimes get caught up with how this should be done, how people should behave, how people should look, but hardly never ever interested in the why people are the way they are. You see, it's easy to lose yourself trying to get recognition from all those people around you. I'm not advocating against change. We could all do with a little growing, but self-change as a prerequisite to acceptance into people, into a social group, into culture, or even at a basic level friendship is futile. So whether we resolution this or not, gift yourself permission not to care too much what people think about you. Accept yourself, flawed and all. I read somewhere, or maybe I heard it, not sure what, that true identity is letting go of who you are and reaching out to who you were created to be. You see, there is one that knows and accepts you unconditionally, and it says this about him. He says, you know me inside and out. You know every bone in my body. You know exactly how I was made, bit by bit, how I was sculpted from nothing into something. Like an open book, you watched me grow from conception to birth. All the stages of my life were spread out before you. The days of my life were prepared before I'd even lived one day. So now, let's just get off the witness stands, quit trying to defend ourselves, and fly.